Hey everybody, I'm Robert the Zombiebargainhunter, and today it is what's sold on eBay for the week of October 3rd through October 9th. So by the time you are watching this, depending on when I put this video up, I'll be in Vegas. I'll be at the Boss Reseller Remix. Hopefully a few of you join me and will come up to me and talk to me. So just don't forget, I don't know who you are. If you know who I am, just come up and talk. I'm friendly. I don't bite much, so just come up and say hi. Anyways, before we get to what sold last week, I wanted to talk about a little bit of the dispute I had with eBay. If you didn't see that video, it was my last video I put out. Short story. I had a return. They said they couldn't print out the label that I actually got from eBay. So eBay returned their money and let them keep the item and still charge me shipping. So long story short, I got a hold of eBay for business on Facebook and nothing was resolved. They said they can't go back in time because I missed a message that they sent me a few days ago to upload another label for them, which I don't know why I would have to upload one if I already paid for one on eBay. But anyway, they said they couldn't reverse the decision. They did take off a defect. For some reason they gave me a defect for not answering the email that I missed, but whatever. Anyways, it's resolved. There is nothing I can do. I guess I could call back and get the label refunded, but I'm not going to deal with staying on hold or whatever for, I think it's $3.49. So I am just not going to waste my time anymore and not going to even think about it. Alright, let's get into what sold now that you know what happened there. So basically eBay just took my money, gave it to them, and let them keep the item. So I guess we have to watch out more closely on the emails that they sent, but I did not see the message or the email at all. I'm very good at getting all the messages, but this one for some reason did not pop up on my notifications. Anyways, the report for October 3rd through October 9th, total sales of $1,709.72. A little bit down. I haven't listed in like 2 weeks, unfortunately. So until I start listing, my sales are going to be down. They're just going to keep going down. Selling cost of $482.04. Net sales of $1,134.97. Quantity sold of 62 items were sold. That's what I usually do on a weekend, so not that great. The ASP was $27.58 per item. Alright, let's start with collectibles and everything. I got a lot of plush sold, so we're going to hit a lot of plush too. The first one, this is a lot of two Garfield cat air fresheners. I used to have a huge Garfield collection. I actually pulled out 2 more boxes out of the garage, so I'm just listing this stuff a little bit at a time. I haven't listed in 2 months or 2 weeks. If it was too much, I'd be really in trouble. But I haven't listed in about 2 weeks. But all the old Garfield stuff seems to be really selling. These tiny little air fresheners sold for $16.99, and I believe my mom paid like 10 cents for these or something on clearance. So really, really nice flip. The next one jumped on me. This is a True Legends Pirate set. It's a set of 5 action figures. I didn't know what this was. This is a Toys R Us exclusive. I guess Toys R Us like made a pirate set. But hey, it sold for pretty good money. It sold for $42.49. And I got this off my toy guy, so. Next one's going to jump too. This is a Casper. It actually sold out of the country. It sold for $32.35. It cost me $10.99 to ship with pirate ship. It was a little bit damaged. You can see right here there's like a curling of the card. But it's the... I forget his name. This guy. He has like a winner's trophy. I think his name is Fatso, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, Let's go to the next one. Next one is a SpiderMan Shocker. This is the shooting card. And again, another damaged card on these. Make sure if they're even a little bit damaged, describe the damage on it, because if you get a collector and there's any little tiny ding or scratch or anything on it, they will call you out and they will probably return it because they are usually mean. Anyways, this is just a Shocker action figure from SpiderMan, and it sold for $42.49. Next, we have Justice League DC Universe Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is super popular right now, so if you find any Harley Quinn action figures, whether they're loose or whatever, if you can find some statues, that'll even be great, even better. She sold for $35.69, and this one is like a tiny figure. It's about like this, about 3 inches, I'm guessing. It's not even one of the big 5-inch or 6-inch figures, and like I said, it sold for $35.69. Spawn. This is the Mangler. I've talked about Spawn in the past. A Spawn can be really good or really bad. This one's it's kind of in the middle. It sold for $29.74, but he was closer to the 16 ounces, so it costs like around almost $6 now to ship, with the raise in, or the USPS raising the prices again, of course. But it's a really nice figure. You can see he has a skull with him, and he has big old teeth. Alright, this is Jar Binks. Not sure why anybody would want Jar Binks, but hey, there's a collector out there for it. This one actually went out of the country, sold for $57.90. It cost me $10.99 to ship. He was actually very light. When I weighed him, I thought he weighed like 12 ounces, but no, he was around 8 ounces, so it cost me a lot less to ship than I thought it was going to be. But it's just like a lightsaber with Jar Binks' face on the watch. I guess you store it in the lightsaber? Yeah, it says use your lightsaber to store your watch. Okay. Next one we have, this is a TriWing Batman. This one sold for $29.74, and it's just Batman with wings. And there's another Batman over here that sold. This is Batman Adventures versus Two-Face. I believe I sold one last week, and I showed you one of these too. But yeah, Batman's going very quickly. Harley Quinn, like I said, sells very fast too, so keep your eye out for Batman and Harley Quinn. And there's Two-Face. Alright, we have Planet of the Apes. This is the Ape Gorilla Sergeant. Listed him around 2 weeks ago. Probably one of the few, or one of the last figures I listed. Both of them sold. They don't go for a lot of money, unfortunately, but hey, they sold, so I'm happy with that. It includes a rotating display stand. You kind of like flip it around, and it's just weird. It doesn't even seem that great. It's kind of like a flimsy rotating base. But anyways, he sold for $33.99, and both of them sold. Alright, we are already in the plush. This is a Disney Minnie Mouse fleece throw blanket with the plush right here. Got this off of Kohl's. Super inexpensive. You know how I've talked about Kohl's a million times over. Just make sure if you ever buy from Kohl's, start at Rakuten so you get the money back from them. Then you go with the Kohl's credit card, and you add the Kohl's credit card with the offers, and your items go down in price. So you make a lot of money on different items like this when you get them in different times. Because sometimes they just don't come out right, and you'll be paying like $10 or so. I like to get these items around $3 or $4, and then with tax and everything. Next, we have a Pink Panther baby in blue diapers. Just just an old school Pink Panther. I actually sold another Pink Panther. It'll probably be in next week's video. I believe I just sold them today. It was like a hot Pink Panther that's posable. Of course, I'll show them to you next video, but this Pink Panther has like yellow eyes, and he's in a baby diaper. He sold for $16.99. This one is a dandy plush fuzzy pink and white bunny rabbit. I almost finished with all my inventory that I was doing on all the plush, but the only thing I have left is the bunny rabbits. I have not done any of those, but I'm glad to get rid of one before I was relisting and doing all the pictures, so glad to get rid of him before I had to. He did have a little spot on his ear I had to clean. It doesn't show up in the photos though, but had to clean him just a little bit before I mailed him off. Next one is a cute little cup of cocoa hot chocolate. This is from Best Made Toys. It says Merry Christmas on top. Get up with your holiday stuff. I mean, well, even Easter was selling for me, so make sure all your holiday and everything is up. Turkeys are going to start selling. I've sold a turkey. I'll be showing it to you later on this video, but yeah, make sure everything is up because everything is selling right now. This little guy sold for $16.99. Dandy Collector's Choice. Kind of looks like a Build-A-Bear. He's like shaped like a Build-A-Bear. The fur and everything isn't as nice as a Build-A-Bear, but the like form and everything is made like a Build-A-Bear. This little kitty sold for $16.99. Disneyland Disney Park Star. I was actually taking this one down and it sold. The person didn't pay for a little while, so that's why it's in this video, but he finally paid because I found a few more of there's a moon, and I forgot there's something else that it comes with, so I was going to make a set and sell it for like $22, but this guy sold by himself at $14.44. So yeah, just keep your eye out for these guys. If you can make a nice set of them, they will sell. This is from Casper Pirate. You can see, yeah, kind of can see. The white's kind of too bright for you. Alright, next is an M&M chocolate candy green cat. I think this one's going to Indonesia. This one sold for $33.40. Again, it only costs $10.99 to ship with pirate ship when they are light. But yeah, it's just a 9-inch tall in a costume. I believe the costume comes off, but I don't remember. Next one is a Disney store, The Good Dinosaur Butch. This is a giant T-Rex, super long. He's 28 inches long. Another one I was going to redo the pictures, but he sold before I got to it. But yeah, he has the authentic patch. Make sure when you are listing items from Disney and they have the authentic patch, make sure you say it somewhere in the listing. People do look for these things a lot. And he sold for $33.99. This is a Valentine's teddy bear with a red heart. He is 17 inches, so pretty large for a little Valentine's bear. He's got a double heart there. He actually had a dirty foot. I had to wash it before I sent him off. But he sold for $16.99. So kind of sold every single holiday except for Halloween. Go figure. We have a blue baby dog. This is a puppy dog sitting. He sold for $39.59. He is actually going out of the country. So someone wanted this blue dog bad. I'm glad because I would have changed the picture because it has an old like Home Depot that you can see right here. It has the old Home Depot stick that I used a long time ago. Angry Birds. Angry Birds always sell. As soon as I get Angry Birds, they sell. And they sell pretty fast. Not for a ton of money. This guy sold for $16.99. But this is just the yellow one. And the red one don't sell very well. But if you get the other different colors, you can really raise up the price. Or if they're still speaking. This one talks. This one is a weird little bear. This is a Unida talking softy teddy bear. This one is where is my feet, my hand, my nose. He starts talking. He's like, where is my nose? And you have to touch his nose, and he's like, good job. And he's just a funny bear. He sold for $25.49. Black Bulldog. This one's going out of the country too. I forgot to write down. I think this one sold for $39.59. Probably a little bit more than that. Forgot to write down the exact amount this little guy sold for, but someone really wanted him bad. He's got some evil eyes in this guy. Look at those eyes. But yeah, he had some. He has just evil eyes. It's messing with me. Let's go to the next one. Brian Griffin from Family Guy. This is a full boat. This guy's actually sold 3 times. 2 times they did not pay. The 3rd time was a charm, and they finally paid. Yay! He sold for $16.99, and glad he's gone because I'm sick of dealing with non-payers on those. Like I talked about it earlier, this is a Thanksgiving large turkey. Get your turkeys up if you have them. People like to use them for centerpieces. Even the cheap little tie ones I do sell pretty well. A couple of years ago I had like 20 of them. They all sold during Thanksgiving, so make sure you list them decently, because they will sell, because people use them as centerpieces and just decorations and stuff for over the holidays. This guy sold for $25.49. Last but not least, we have a set of 3 Winnie the Pooh Piglets. They were super small. They were only 7 inches, so I just decided to put them all together in a little lot. Just throw them in there and get rid of them. And it worked. They sold for, whoops, I forgot to look, $19.59. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And don't fiddle fart around. Get all your listings up. I gotta head to Vegas. Take care, guys. Bye.